Sociologists, political scientists, and historians have long studied how individuals acquire power. Generally, power is defined as the ability to influence the behavior of others or control the distribution of resources. Here are the primary ways people garner significant power within society. 1. Accumulation of economic capital, wealth. In most societies, money translates directly to influence. Resource control, owning land, natural resources, or means of production, corporations, allows individuals to control the livelihoods of others. Lobbying and donation, wealth, allow individuals to fund political campaigns, lobby for specific laws, and gain access to decision-makers. Philanthropy, soft power is often gained through massive charitable giving, which grants social legitimacy and influence over educational or health initiatives. 2. Institutional and political authority. This is power derived from a formal position within an established hierarchy. Political office, winning elections, or being appointed to high government office grants. Legal rational authority, power granted by law. Corporate hierarchies, climbing the corporate ladder to become a CEO or board member, grants control over thousands of employees and global markets. Bureaucratic control, unelected officials who manage the machinery of government or large institutions often hold immense sway over how laws are actually implemented. 3. Control of information and narrative. Those who control what people know often control what people think. Media ownership. Owning news outlets or platforms allows individuals to set the agenda, deciding which stories are told and how they are framed. Technological control. In the modern era, leaders of big tech companies hold power over algorithms, data privacy, and the flow of information on a global scale. Propaganda or PR, the ability to craft persuasive narratives, is a specific skill set used to sway public opinion. 4. Social capital and networks power is often relational. It depends on who you know and how you are connected. Alliances. Building coalitions with other powerful people amplifies individual influence. Gatekeeping. Individuals who sit at the intersection of different networks, for example, a person connecting Wall Street to Washington, D.C., garner power by controlling access. Dynastic legacy power. Being born into a prominent family provides immediate access to established networks and resources. Nepotism. 5. Charisma and cultural influence. Max Weber, a founding figure in sociology, identified charismatic authority as a major source of power. Personality. Some individuals possess a magnetic personality or rhetorical skill that inspires devotion and followership. For example, religious leaders, populist politicians, revolutionaries. Celebrity fame. In modern society, high visibility and a large fan base can be leveraged into business or political power. For example, influencers, actors. Thought leadership. Philosophers, authors, or intellectuals shape the moral and ethical norms of a society. 6. Specialized knowledge, expertise. As societies become more complex, those who understand how systems work gain power. Technocracy. Experts in economics, science, medicine, or engineering are often deferred to during crises, giving them significant influence over policy. Innovation. Inventors who create disruptive technologies, like the Internet or AI, shift the global balance of power by changing how society functions. 7. Coercion, force. While less stable than other forms, power can be seized through force. Military police control. In many nations, power rests with those who command the armed forces. The monopoly on violence. The state ultimately holds power because it is the only entity legally allowed to use force, imprisonment, policing, to enforce its will. The intersection of power rarely does a person rely on just one method. Usually these forms overlap. For example, a tech mogul, economic, might buy a social media platform, information, use it to influence an election, political, and rely on their personal fame, charisma, to maintain a loyal user base.